itchery. I wish it was fall. I'm having like major fall fantasies. It's super hot here in Georgia. Like miserable hot. I can't even like walk to our garden unless it's early morning or like after dinner, and even then like you come in and you're just like swamp. Blech. It's just so gross outside. It's driving me nuts. I hate July and August. They are my two least favorite months of the year. They're just so hot here. Drives me banana pancakes. Yeah. Off on a tangent. I'm very chatty today, so just warning, this is a video that has one purpose, but we might fly off into another one. A couple of, I think it was last week, I don't know, I get all my videos mixed up, but I hauled some Burt's Bees lip crayons, and I really like them a lot. I love them actually, but they are third-party tested, so they are cruelty-free, but owned by a company that tests. So I wanted to find another company that had a similar product, but it was a little more natural, a little more cruelty-free, a lot more cruelty-free, because these are just so convenient. And I really, when I wore conventional makeup, the CoverGirl ones, I had 100 of them. They were just so nice to throw in your purse, and yeah, I loved them. So I went to Whole Foods, which is a rarity for me because we live kind of far out now, and the closest Whole Foods to us is about 50 minutes. But once a month I go into the city and have lunch with my husband and go to Costco because we also don't have a Costco. So there's a Whole Foods there. Long story. But anyway, so I went to Whole Foods and they had a huge Mineral Fusion display. And I don't have a lot of experience with Mineral Fusion products other than their nail polishes that I was not impressed with, but it might have just been the one color that I chose. But everything on the Mineral Fusion's display was on sale, so I saw these little chubbies and I had to get 2 or 3 or just 2. I didn't get too crazy. They had already been attacked by other people, so the colors were limited, and then also their brushes were on sale, so I picked up an eyeshadow brush because it was on sale, and I've never used a Mineral Fusion's brush before. So I got 2. And I thought I'd do some lip swatches for you guys and show you the difference kind of between the Burt's Bees ones, so you can have those options. I'm wearing chapstick. I don't want you to think it has a sheen if it doesn't, and then if it does, it does. Alright, so the colors were really picked through, so unfortunately I just got the best 2 that I could. There was one that I really wanted that I was super interested in. It was like a neutrally kind of pink color. That was more of like an everyday pink, but honestly I have a lot of those. It was similar to this one from Burt's Bees, so it was more like in this color family, but it was sold out, so I didn't get to the sale early enough. But anyway, so I did get this color called Smolder, and these are sheer moisture, that's hard to say, sheer moisture lip tint is what it is, so I guess moisture means it's probably shiny, but here's a little package. So it's Mineral Fusions, and it, you know, looks very similar to the Burt's Bees. Actually, they're the same height, and it's the same deal. You just roll it up like a lipstick, and this one is a hot pink color, which is not something I usually grab. It's like a watermelon is what it looks like to me. I don't smell anything. Here's a swatch. Oh, it's really sheer, or what I consider really sheer. So it's like a sheer wash of like watermelon-y pink. Let's put it on our face with our teeny tiny baby mirror. Yeah. Well. I just got it on my tooth. It tastes really great. It's not as sheer as I thought, but it's way shinier. The Burt's Bees ones are matte, which is what I really like. This actually has a lot of color, just for being a sheer tint. And I actually don't hate this pink. It's kind of a bright pink. Sorry, I did like an ugly swatch. I'm so bad with lip swatches because I'm trying to hurry. But anyway, so Smolder. It's pretty smoldery. I actually kind of like it. It's, do I have to do that face? Oh wait, let's do like a zoom in, and then I'm gonna slow-mo it in my magic editing skills. Ready? enough of that. Ugh. So yeah, I really like that one. That's a good summer, everyday, carry around in your purse kind of color. I am a lover of reds, but they are kind of complicated, so you have to commit to a red if you're going to wear a red. And this one is not, it's red enough in the pink family for me, but I definitely could just do it in the car. 2 thumbs up. I like that color. It has kind of a vanilla or some kind of like baked good sort of taste, but it's very light. Very moisturizing. It feels kind of, it's way more like lip glossy feeling than the Burt's Bees, but that's because the Burt's Bees is a matte formula, and they didn't have any matte formulas in the Fusion liner. I would have grabbed this. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so there's my lips. Let's have some coffee. And the next color I got was the closest thing to like my favorite kind of red that they had. And luckily nobody else liked this color, so there was plenty of them. But this one is called Adorn. Adorn. And it is a dark red. Like a bricky kind of red. I got scratched by my chickens, I don't know, like 4 weeks ago, and oh, it's kind of a brownish red. And it won't heal. So I have chicken scratches and they just will not go away. Alright, so this is like more of like a brick red, which is fine. I'm cool with brick red. Let's see how it goes. You ready, people? We're going in. Ah. I still got lipstick on my teeth. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Ooh. Let's build that baby up. I'll call this like a raisiny kind of red. I love it. It has a lot of pigment. Again, very moisturizing. Same little flavor as the other one. And it has, this one's a little stronger. I can smell it on my own mouth. Yes, I really like this one. Let's zoom in. Feel weird doing that whole scene. Just weird. It's just weird doing close-ups of my mouth. But anyway, I really like these colors. Unfortunately, they're not matte, which is what I love about the Burt's Bees, so I will continue to use these. I'm still in the search for a better option in the matte department. Maybe the Fusion line, if it sells well, they'll come out with a matte line, which is what happened with CoverGirl. They came out with a whole line of just normal ones and shimmery ones, and sorry, my phone made a noise that I've never heard before. And this one, you know, is definitely more shimmer, so I'm cool with that. Nice everyday. It's kind of like a lip gloss lipstick is what I would, it's like a mix between the two. So comparable. Yeah, I mean, they're in the same, they're cousins. They're in the same family. They may not get along very well. They only see each other at Christmas, but you know, they're in the same family. So 2 thumbs up for Mineral Fusion. Please come out with a matte line. I will be all over that, like flies on cheddar cheese. That's not how that saying goes. Flies on rice? No. White on rice, right? Flies on shit? I don't remember. Something like that. But also, I've started making these earrings. I think I've worn these in a couple of videos. These are vintage buttons that I've just made into earrings, and I'm thinking about selling them in my Etsy shop, but I'm not sure if everyone on the planet would want to wear buttons on their face like I do. So what do you think? These are giant ones, but of course I have different sizes and different colors. But I have a hoard of vintage buttons, and I was like, what can I do with these lovely buttons? And I decided that I would put them on my face so I could wear them every day. Oh, the brush. The brushes were all on sale. Apparently they're super freaking expensive when they're not on sale. So this was the cheapest one. Most of them on sale ranged between $8 and $20. And for a sale price, I still think that's expensive. I don't know if I would spend, I have never in my life spent, I'm just like, I've never in my life spent $8 to $20 on one brush. No, maybe a set of brushes, maybe a trio of brushes, never Uno brushes. So this one was on sale for $5, so I guess the original price was probably like 10. And it's the eye contour brush. And I like it because it's got a little bit of an angle, which is cool. I've never had an angled eyeshadow brush before. It's really, really soft, but it's not as bushy as I thought. I'm trying to replace my Bdellium tool. I only have one, but I've been trying to replace or find a little friend for this one, not only because it's my favorite brush and I want to back up, but it's come to light that Bdellium Tools is not exactly cruelty-free, even though they claim to be cruelty-free. They use horsehair and I think sheep, some sort of hair that's not humanely acquired. They use hair that is taken from animals that are slaughtered for leather and fashion accessories, and I just don't see how that's cruelty-free. I mean, technically, I guess you're taking it from an already dead animal, but you're supporting them continuing to kill those animals, so I don't see how you can claim cruelty-free status. But I only have one of these, and it's my favorite one, so I'm going to continue to use it because I bought it, and it's a brush. You know, you can't really, like, I don't really want to just throw away a brush, but I'm going to look for a replacement. But these, this one is not this one. But that was the whole, where did I go with this conversation? That was the whole reason I was looking at brushes, is I'm trying to replace this one. That's what I'm trying to say. This is my favorite brush. Use it every day. All up in my crease. It needs to find a replacement. This is not it. But it is soft. I haven't used it, so we'll see how it goes. But I mean, it's a makeup brush. But eye contour, I'm not really sure what that means. I'm no makeup artist. But I think it would get into my crease pretty well, but I wish it was fluffier. If it was fluffier, it would have more of the Bdellium kind of ability to kind of do that little swirly move that I do. And this looks more just like a stark line kind of contour. So we'll see how that goes. But if you live near Whole Foods, go check out the Mineral Fusion display because apparently it's all on sale. I also got, this is not at Whole Foods, but I got, where did I get this? Somewhere. This is my favorite eye pen. I use it every day. It's the Physicians Formula. Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner. And I use this every day. It's the only pen I've been able to get my wing with, at least sort of symmetrically. It's really easy to use. It's not natural, but it is cruelty-free, and I think it's naturaler. I wish Pixie made one like this. If they do, I haven't seen it at my Target. I digress. But I picked up one of these in brown. I didn't know they made a brown one, and I love brown eyeliner. I really love to do that wing, and I think that doing it with a pencil just isn't quite as effective. So I want to say this is an Ulta. I don't know, I had a 20% off something, or I don't know, but I got it way discounted. So it's in brown, and I'm excited to try it. Maybe I'll do a little brown wing. Brown wing, brown wing. So anyway, that's all. Oh, and another thing at Whole Foods. See, I told you guys I had a lot to talk about, and it's just going to come to me at random. I didn't know that Whole Foods did this, but they will send you home with samples of products. I got two. I don't see the other one. Oh, that's because I tried it and I threw it away. But I really love the Gabrielle liquid foundation. I got a sample from White Rabbit, and I can't remember. I think she was out of all the colors, but I wanted to try the color that was one step up from Ivory, which is the lightest one. Just thinking that I might have a tan, or maybe I'm more colorful than I thought. And so when I went to Whole Foods, I asked if they did samples, and she went and got little cups and gave me samples of the Gabrielle foundation. And she gave me the Ivory, which I already have and already tried, because she said that this was probably my match, which I already kind of knew. And then she gave me one step up from that. Let's see if it's still in my trash can. It is. But I tried it, and it's way too pink. This one is in natural beige, and it is super pink. I don't understand foundations. When I wore conventional makeup, I never had a problem finding a match for my skin, but since I've gone natural, like, I've noticed that they do have pigments that are pink and yellow spectrumed, and I somewhere am in there. I'm pretty sure I'm opaque. Like, I'm just see-through. That's what I am. I'm just see-through. I'm the Casper Ghost. But every time I try, like, I have like 6 samples from White Rabbit of foundations that I want to try, like, 100% pure and all that, but they're so pink or so orange that they just, I can't even pretend to put them on my face to see how they work because they just annoy me. But anyway, Gabrielle, love that foundation. I'm gonna get the full size probably in the fall. I'm trying to work through all of my foundations because I got a lot. So once I work through those, then I can buy new things. Alright guys, that's all I had to talk about, I think. Pretty sure. Alright guys, well I hope you have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.